Hi, it's Dave. It's about 11 o'clock. It's August the 13th, 2018. I want to let you know what happened today in the library. The last time I was in the library on Saturday, what they did is they turned on the air conditioning vent high where I was sitting up in the ceiling and directed it down so that it felt cool, but the vent itself was high enough up that you didn't feel a direct, immediate freeze. What they did, though, is angle it and have it go so that it basically started affecting, the draft, the cold, my cranium and my neck. So by the time I left, I had a substantial headache. Well, they took that information and today they went 10 steps further. I don't know what exactly was going on because they're out of ammunition and the only thing that they can do is try to hope that I commit suicide or something happens. So they're still they're trying to entrap me. They're trying to get me to commit suicide. So what they're doing today, and they're trying to murder me by starving me and hoping that I have an asthma attack as well because they stole 3 asthma inhalers and refused to return one of them. But what they did today, I came out for around, lunchtime. I was in the library, so we got there about 9 o'clock, and I stayed there till 7. It was a good day in that regard. I came out for lunch, and I thought, there's something going on because I feel really down and depressed and kind of off. And I could sense and I can feel when they do stuff. This is them with their sound explosions again. Remember, there's nobody that lives here. So what they did, so I went back in, and around 6 o'clock or so, 6:30, I started feeling really bad. I started feeling nauseous, and my headache was pounding. My head was pounding, and same thing, and I could feel, what the bastards did? When I got in there at 9 o'clock, I specifically felt around. I went around looking at a few different chairs, and I did not feel the draft at all. The bastards turned the air conditioning vent on while I was working there so that I wouldn't hear it or feel it. It was too high up to hear it, but so that I wouldn't feel it. So it came on slowly. What they probably did, though, they're real cunts. And I don't use that term very often, actually. I only use it now with these people because every once in a while you do run across somebody who is a KUNT in life, women and men. It's not very rare. It's not very often, but you do run across them. Basically, my thing is, if you murder 100,000 women and you make me homeless 4 times and you take away my sister and you starve and freeze me and take away my asthma medicine, you're a cunt. So let me make that clear. I don't call everybody a cunt, and the majority I do not call a cunt, and it's very rare for me to call someone a cunt. But if you're a cunt, I'll tell you, you're a cunt. These people are cunts. So what I'm saying is the cunts didn't turn it on full blast right away. They slowly increased it. Like a lobster, because they're such cunts. I told you they're cunts. So something, though, is going on because I felt violently sick. And I went back in after my little break around 6:30, and I could get maybe 10 minutes worth of work done, and I realized I got to get out of here fast. And I started packing up my stuff, and I couldn't get there. I couldn't leave fast enough, and I threw up in the library. Sorry, library. It wasn't intentional. I apologize. But they did something, and I got outside, and I felt very ill. They did something as well. I was out one night, and I shat my pants and vomited at the same time. Their waves can be so threatening to our health that they can cause you to throw up and shit your pants. That's how sickening and how violent these people are, and that's how dangerous they are. My God, can we get this point clear? Animals have lived with humans for probably 4,000 to 5,000 years now. The animals are used to what a human is. They all fucking hightailed it out of here as fast as they could once these fucking goddamn dog fuckers came on the scene. These are not human. The animals are clearly telling us they're not human. There is no room for discussion on this stupid point. All the animals are gone. These dog fuckers are not human. I left the library tonight. Well, I had to lie outside on the grass and just try to get some sort of semblance of myself back together again. And it took a good 45 minutes or so. And I decided I was going to come down here and spend the night in a gym, but I don't think I'm going to do that now. They're all in a fucking goddamn panic because I am now publicly announcing that they're animals and that there's proof of it scientifically, because all the animals have fled. And once you look at it from the angle that, well, animals are used to humans, so if these people were humans, then the animals would be here. This is basic algebra. The fact is, we now have scientific proof, basically as close to scientific, without taking DNA and going through that. The fact that every animal in the world has left from this part of the world, has left who knows what other parts of the world. These are not human. End of discussion. There is no room for negotiation on this point. They are not human. They are detrimental to my health. There has been an act of attempted murder committed alone with this point. Get on the goddamn phone and get the phone arrangements done to an exit strategy. The best ideal situation would be some people from the army, including a doctor with the army, escorting me out of here. I will never goddamn be coming back to your Nazi shit state. You dog fucking aliens can have it all to yourselves. You're not human.